With Nagaland Assembly polls at the doorsteps, Nagaland Gaupura Federation urges central government to impose precedent rule and postpone the ensuing elections. NGPF asked PM Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah to ensure honourable and acceptable solution prior to polls. Despite being a dry state, open violation of Nagaland Liquor Total Prohibition Act 1989 in Dimapur, Nltv in a sting operation exposes selling of illegal liquor in the vicinity of Naharjan police station. BJP starts its poll bubble in poll-bound Tripura as Union Home Minister Amit Shah arrives in the state on Thursday to flag off two BJP Rath Yatras. Addressing a rally in Dharmanagar, Shah asserts that BJP will again form government in Tripura. Supreme Court stays Uttarakhand High Court's decision ordering authorities to remove encroachments from railway land in Haldwani. Apex Court says 50,000 people can't be uprooted overnight. Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlights the importance of Jal Jeevan Mission during the first All India Conference of Water Ministers. PM remarks Water Vision at 2047, an important dimension of the journey of Amrit Kal for the next 25 years. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching Nltv News now. I'm Yashira and now the news in detail. With the elections to 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly impending, the Nagaland Gaupura Federation urged the Prime Minister and Union Home Minister to take a call upon the Naga issue, while advising against the conduct of assembly elections. NGPF said that elections be postponed in favor of President's rule to ensure honourable and acceptable solution is achieved. The Federation, via a release on Wednesday, stated that they are eagerly waiting for the proposed visit of the Home Minister, followed by Prime Minister in the month of January. On the NPO decision to refrain from state general polls, NGPF added that the decision to boycott and abstain from democratic exercise will dent the image of the country and its political leadership. However, as a decades-long political struggle, the Eastern people have the legitimate political and historical right to express themselves. On 24th April 1990, the Nagaland government, via a gazetted notification, enforced the Nagaland Liquor Total Prohibition Act 1989 under the Nltv Act. Possession, sale, consumption and manufacture of liquor and import and export of it in Nagaland is prohibited. But the question remains same even till date, though Nagaland is dry state on papers, but is it actually in reality? On Wednesday, Nltv once again exposed the reality during a sting operation in Dimapur. Not surprisingly, what caught on our camera was open violation of the Nltv Act 1989. During a sting operation carried out when Nltv reporter, disguised as customer, approached and asked a illegal liquor joint near Nagarjan traffic police point for alcohol, he was handed a bottle of liquor by the staff of the joint. As soon as the reporter revealed his identity, immediately the shop was shut down, with the sellers tried to flee off the scene. Soon after, Dimapur East Police Station was informed by our reporter about the unlawful activity being carried out in the area. Police came and seized a huge cache of liquor and nabbed the people indulged in the activity. It has been learned that there are numerous illicit liquor shops brewed in and around Dimapur area, making a mockery of the Nltv Act. However, the question is why the government and the administration are blind against such rampant practices which are carried out under their nose.
Unknown person mohalolop cover gurine ID kan kuline camera person ke piche rakhine enga gurine itu dhuru parise to jeta ki IB घुसले बाहर पोलाइছে ভিতর পর লক করেছে দুজন থাকছে পোলাই দিছে দু आदमी था आप लोग अंदर में
और एक आदमी बाहर में था तो
मिसा नगुबी तो परमिट की আছে তুমি ইলিগালি তো বিকায় আছে তো এই তো মধু তো हां कैसे मालूम नहीं? दारू दुकान में बैठ रहा है, ये मालूम नहीं है परमिट का है, परमिट इलीगली। अच्छा ये बताओ कौन सा सिंडिकेट से लेके आता है, ये कहाँ से लेके आता है?
हमको कुछ मालूम नहीं है, सब कुछ मालूम नहीं है।
क्यों झूठ बोल रहा है?
सही में बोल रहे हैं
झूठ मत बोलो।
हम दूसरा लाइन में हम काम करता था, अभी तो
क्या काम करते
लॉजिंग में काम करता था।
लॉजिंग में काम करते थे, यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं?
ये अभी इसमें अब फिर
Viewers, আমি এখন কোথাও ঘুরলে এই অন দ্য স্পট টাইম মিছা ক'বলৈ ট্ৰাই কৰিছে তাই একো নাজানে কৈছে পারমিট বি কোন আছে নাজানে মালিক বি কোন আছে তুমি নাজানে তো কোন আছে মালিক এতিয়া মহলা ইস থানাৰ পৰা তাহানা পুলিচ খান আহিনে চিপাহী খান আহিনে এতিয়া তাহান চব উঠাইছে আপুনি খান চাব পাৰে থাকে নিচিনা ইমান কেছেতে আছে এতিয়াতো ফিল হৈছে এইটো কাৰণে আগে দিবি ঢালি আছে আৰু ভিতৰতে আৰু বেছি বাচি কিনে আছে আমি খালা চৰ্চেছ পৰা খবৰ পা পিছতে আমি খান পুলিচ খান কিবি কলেব কৰিনে তাহানকে মাতি কিনে আহিনে তাহানকে লৈ যাই কিনে পিছতে মহান এইটো কিমান আছে কি আছে ধৰি কিনে এইটো লগা এছেছমেণ্ট বি এতিয়া ভিতৰতে তাহান পুলিচ কৰিনে মহানকে এইটো জানকাৰী দি দিছে হুইস্কি কোৱাৰ্টাৰ 181 পিস এইটো টোটাল 3.7 কেস লা হৈ যায় আৰু ফুল 9 এইটো হুইস্কি লা বটল দু 4 কেস লা এইটো একটা আছে কিনে মহান এইটো বি জানিব পাৰি আছে আৰু ৰাম 2 কেস ব্ৰিজাৰ 1 কেস বিয়াৰ 2 কেস আৰু বিয়াৰ আই থিংক গ্লাছ বটল লগা দু এইটো 163 পিস আছে ওলি বি 6.7 কেস টোটাল হৈ যায় এইটো দোকান দে মহান ৰেন্ডমলি আহি কিনে আননোন পাৰ্সন মহান অলপ কভাৰ কৰিনে আইডি কান খুলিনে কেমেৰা পাৰ্সন কে পিছে ৰাখি কিনে এংকা কৰিনে এইটো ধৰিব পাৰিছে তো এতিয়া তাই
The Zinaki Youth Society of Zakhama is set to celebrate Youth Day on January 7 at Zinaki Ground with Registrar of Urban Development KV O Jotso as the main speaker. Furthermore, to be a part of the celebration, the President and executives have invited every Zinaki member, both young and old, residing in Kohima, Dimapur and other places. Notably, during the event, 12 peer groups will compete in traditional folk song, yelling, shouting and tug of war. As a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Kohima Smart City along with Kohima Traffic Police under the Peace Placemaking Marathon Round 2 worked on the improvement of two major junctions, PHQ and TCP Junction in Kohima. According to Annual Administrative Report 2022 of Kohima Smart City Development Limited, both the junctions were initially examined by Smart City officials who recorded the current traffic movement, pedestrian movement and user behaviors during various times of the day. Furthermore, the report also stated that the site's current problems, including haphazard parking, uneven footpaths, encroachment of unofficial vendors, on-street parking, sporadic pick-up and drop-off, locations, a lack of designated pedestrian crossing, and a lack of stop lines. Chakisang Christian Revival Churches is all set to hold its Golden Jubilee proclamation rally from birthplace of Nagaland Christian Revival Church, the Trinitarian spot Garifema on January 9. Notably, the rally will start off from the Trinitarian spot Garifema village at 8:30 am and will proceed to Chezesu village and council of Chakisang Christian Revival Church's Mission Center, Chetheba in Fek district for culmination service later in the evening. It may be noted that the program at Garifema will be led by Executive Secretary of CCRC, Reverend Z. David Koza. Meanwhile, the organizing committee have requested all council office bearers, field staffs, pastor and church leaders, reverends, license holders, Jubilee Organizing Committee, Jubilee patrons, various Jubilee subcommittee members, area office bearers, department office bearers and believers to attend the rally positively. According to data from the Union Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, the number of vehicle registrations in Nagaland surged to 25,733 in 2022 and nearly restored the pre-pandemic level. The figure was a rise of 17.68% over 2021 and suggestive of the things returning to normalcy after 2 challenging years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As reported earlier, due to the onset of COVID-19 and subsequent lockdowns, that halted economic activities, vehicle registrations saw a drastic fall in 2020, particularly from the second quarter in April, which continued till July. With improvement in tackling pandemic challenges, it recovered by 34.82% to 21,866 in 2021. With Meghalaya Assembly elections around the corner, the National People's Party's Phulbari MLA SG.S. Mathur Mominin tendered his resignation to Assembly Speaker Medba Lingdo on Wednesday. Reportedly, Mominin is likely to join the Trinamool Congress on Thursday and contest the post from Phulbari on a TMC ticket, as the NPP had announced the name of former Congressman and Assembly Speaker Abu Tahir Mondal as its candidate from Phulbari. It may be mentioned that Mominin is the third NPP legislator from Meghalaya to have quit the party, as Ferlin Sangma and Benedict Marak had quit the NPP to join the BJP in November last year. The Supreme Court on Thursday put an interim stay on the Uttarakhand 8C order in the Haldwani encroachment case. Notably, the Supreme Court stayed the planned eviction of the railways in the encroached land in Uttarakhand's Haldwani and said that a workable arrangement has to be devised, as 50,000 people can't be uprooted overnight. In its order, the Supreme Court said that the government will have to provide full rehabilitation of the people of the area, while stating that the next hearing of the matter will be held on February 7. It is to be noted that following the apex court order, about 4,000 houses in Haldwani will not be vandalized at present.
देखिए, हाई कोर्ट ने अपने फैसले द्वारा आदेशित किया था कि 7 दिन के अंदर जितना भी वहाँ पे ऑक्यूपेशन है रेलवे लैंड के पास, उससे लोगों को बाय यूज़ ऑफ पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स एक्सेट्रा रिमूव कर दिया जाए। तो उस फैसले पर आज माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय द्वारा रोक लगा दी गई है। मामला मैटर इज सब जुडिस बिफोर द सुप्रीम कोर्ट। 7 फरवरी अगली तारीख नियत करी है माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय द्वारा। देखते हैं कि माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय मामले का किस तरीके से संज्ञान लेती है। उम्मीद एक अच्छा, जिस तरीके की कोर्ट के ऑब्जर्वेशंस थे, रिहैबिलिटेशन की बात कही गई और अन्य बातें कही गई, तो उस तरीके से लग रहा है कि कोर्ट इसमें जो है कोई एक ऐसा रास्ता निकालना चाहती है कि जिससे कि अपना रेलवे की भी समस्या का समाधान हो जाए और जो वहाँ पे 60-70 साल से ऑक्यूपेंट्स रह रहे हैं उनको भी कुछ ना कुछ राहत मिल जाए।
उस प्रकरण में हमने पहले ही कहा था, क्योंकि वो रेलवे की भूमि है और रेल विभाग माननीय हाई कोर्ट में और माननीय उच्च न्यायालय में जो भी उनका फैसला, जो भी उनका मुकदमा था वो चल रहा था और राज्य सरकार की तरफ से।
In efforts to save water, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday addressed an All India Water Ministers meet on the theme Water Vision at 2047. During the program, Modi stated that the country has made significant strides in water security and the Water Vision towards 2047 will be a huge contribution to Amrit Kal. He further said that in this mission, everyone should join hands together in order to get a fruitful result.
देश के जल मंत्रियों का पहला अखिल भारतीय सम्मेलन अपने आप में बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। आज भारत वाटर सिक्योरिटी पर अभूतपूर्व काम कर रहा है, अभूतपूर्व निवेश भी कर रहा है। हमारी संवैधानिक व्यवस्था में पानी का विषय राज्यों के नियंत्रण में आता है। जल संरक्षण के लिए राज्यों के प्रयास देश के सामूहिक लक्ष्यों को प्राप्त करने में बहुत सहायक होंगे। ऐसे में वाटर विजन एट 2047 अगले 25 वर्षों की अमृत यात्रा का एक महत्वपूर्ण आयाम है। साथियों, इस सम्मेलन में होल ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट और होल ऑफ द कंट्री इसके विजन को सामने रखकर चर्चाएं होना बहुत स्वाभाविक है और आवश्यक भी है। अगर विभागों को एक दूसरे से जुड़ी जानकारी होगी, उनके पास पूरा डेटा होगा, तो उन्हें अपनी प्लानिंग में भी मदद मिलेगी। साथियों, हमें ये भी समझना होगा कि सरकार के अकेले प्रयास से ही सफलता नहीं आती। जो सरकार में है, उन्हें इस सोच से बाहर निकलना होगा कि उनके अकेले के प्रयास से अपेक्षित परिणाम मिल जाएंगे।
Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra resumed on Thursday morning from Elum village in Uttar Pradesh. As per the schedule, Rahul Gandhi will walk through Shamli district in western UP before entering Haryana this evening from Sanoli police station near the border. Notably, from Haryana, the yatra will weave through Punjab from January 11 to 20, with a day in Himachal Pradesh on January 19, while it is scheduled to arrive in Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua district on January 20 and conclude in Srinagar on January 30. India witnessed a slight increase in COVID infections as the cases rise to 188 on Thursday. The Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare informed that the country's recovery rate stood at 98.8% and further added that India's daily positivity rate stands at 0.10%, while weekly positivity rate stands at 0.12%. Notably, mandatory pre-departure RT-PCR testing has been introduced for travellers from China, Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand and Japan. In a bid to reduce the dependence on imported fossil fuels, the Union Cabinet on Wednesday approved the National Green Hydrogen Mission worth Rs 19.744 crores. Apart from the initial outlay for the mission, the centre has also allocated 1,466 crore for various upcoming pilot projects, including Rs 400 crore for research and development. The Green Hydrogen Mission aims to make India a global hub for production, utilization and exporter of green hydrogen. Furthermore, the initiative will help the nation to achieve its target of net zero carbon emission by 2070.
मंत्रिमंडल ने मंजूरी दी है। इंडिया विल बी द ग्लोबल हब ऑफ ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन, और हम ये कह सकते हैं कि क्लाइमेट चेंज से निपटने के लिए ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाएगा। और इसकी जो विस्तृत संरचना तैयार की गई वो इस प्रकार है कि 2023 तक प्रतिवर्ष 50 लाख टन ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन का उत्पादन होगा। इसके लिए 60 गीगावाट से 100 गीगावाट की इलेक्ट्रोलाइजर कैपेसिटी को तैयार किया जाएगा, स्थापित किया जाएगा। और भारत में लो कॉस्ट ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन व इससे संबंधित इक्विपमेंट व टेक्नोलॉजीज के उत्पादन को प्रोत्साहन देने के लिए इंसेंटिव, 2 तरह के प्रमुख इंसेंटिव दिए जाएंगे। एक तो इलेक्ट्रोलाइजर्स के मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पर 5 वर्षों के लिए इंसेंटिव दिए जाएंगे। मैं कह सकता हूं कि इसको कुल स्कीम जो 2029-30 तक है, तो इसको पहला तो इलेक्ट्रोलाइजर्स की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पर इंसेंटिव दिए जाएंगे।
A tragic accident took place in Madhya Pradesh on Wednesday, where a medical student died on the spot, while another student sustained injuries after the bike they were riding rammed into a truck in Jabalpur district. The accident occurred at bypass crossroads ahead of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Medical College at around 10 p.m. On receiving the information, police reached the spot, shifted the injured to a hospital for further treatment. The newly inaugurated Manohar International Airport in Goa commenced its domestic operations on Thursday morning after an Indigo flight from Delhi landed at the airport. The first passengers to arrive at the airport wholeheartedly expressed their happiness and cheered the cabin crew members. Meanwhile, Indigo informed that it will operate 168 weekly flights between Mopa and 8 other domestic destinations from the very first day. Notably, Goa's second international airport was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on December 11 to boost the tourism sector of the state. A kabaddi coach from Punjab named Gurpreet Singh Gindru was shot dead in Philippines on Tuesday. Officials informed that Gurpreet was allegedly shot in the head by some unidentified miscreants who broke into his house after he returned from work. Officials further added that the attackers had not been identified, nor the reason for his murder has been found. Earlier, a man named Mohit Sharma was killed in Canada's Ontario. Notably, there is a rise in reports of hate crimes against the Indian diaspora in the United States as well as Canada. As the date for interactive program Pariksha Pe Charche 2023 is out, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday urged everyone to participate in the interactive session. Notably, the program will take place at Talkotora Indoor Stadium in New Delhi on January 27. During the 6th edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha program, PM will interact with students, teachers and parents. Amazon on Thursday announced that it will lay off over 18,000 employees from its human resource due to economic uncertainty. The chief executive officer, Andy Jassy, while confirming the move, said that the majority of role eliminations will be done from Amazon stores and people experience in technology solutions. Notably, the e-commerce giant reduced its staff size by approximately 10,000 in the devices and book business earlier on November 2022. CEO Jassy further added that the changes will help the company to pursue its long-term opportunities with stronger cost structure in future. After facing a lot of allegations from political parties and leaders, Shah Rukh Khan's starrer Pathaan movie once again landed into controversy on Wednesday. During the film promotion, the members of Bajrang Dal created a ruckus in Ahmedabad's Alpha One Mall as they tore down the pictures of Shah Rukh Khan and his co-stars. The protesters cautioned the mall authority that if the film is released, then they will launch a violent protest and will damage the property of the mall. A video went viral on social media where the protesters are seen shouting slogans and tearing posters of the actors of the movie. Indian Space Research Organization and Microsoft on Thursday signed a memorandum to increase the space technology startups in India. The decision was taken during Microsoft Future Ready Technology Summit in Bangalore. Microsoft workers informed that the collaboration seeks to strengthen ISRO's vision of harnessing the market potential of Indian innovators and entrepreneurs. Furthermore, the collaboration will benefit the Indian economy and provide a platform that supports startups. Russian President Vladimir Putin has sent a devastating warship armed with hypersonic Zircon cruise missiles to Atlantic Ocean on Wednesday. Moscow's new move amid the war with Ukraine clearly sends a strong message to the United States that Russia will not move back in the conflict. The Northern Fleet Frigate Admiral Gorshkov is also capable of carrying nuclear and conventional warheads. The Russian president confirmed the missile deployment via a video conference with his defense minister Sergei Shoigu. Notably, the race between Moscow and Washington over ballistic missiles is getting more intense as Russian Zircon can travel at a speed up to 6,600 miles per hour and hit targets at a distance of 1,000 kilometers. Ahead of Tripura's assembly elections, Union Home Minister Amit Shah arrived in Agartala on Thursday to flag off two BJP Rath Yatras in the northeastern state. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who arrived in Polban, Tripura on Thursday to launch two Jan Yatras, said that Jan Vishwas Yatra has been launched to ensure the overall development of Tripura. Addressing a rally at Dharma Nagar, Shah said that BJP is carrying the march with an aim to make the state keep pace with industries and people should know the state as advanced Tripura, best Tripura and prosperous Tripura. In his address, Amit Shah emphasized that the upcoming polls in the state aim at making the state free from communists, claiming that BJP will form the next government in the state. Shah said that the people have faith on PM Modi's leadership and under him both of party leaders Biplab Deb and Manik Saha have fulfilled all four promises of railway, internet, highways and airways. Mentioning that Prime Minister has taken a sheer resolve to preserve Jal, Jungle and Zameen, Union Home Minister said that their double-engine government has worked with double Seva Bhav and Samarpan in Tripura. It may also be mentioned that the yatra will last for 8 days and cover around 60 constituencies of the state, while BJP National President JP Nadda will be present on the concluding day of the yatra on January 12 and will address the masses. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
Nagaland TV, Soap Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers,